welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shalitha Maxine and you are officially a BFF. So today I'm bringing you guys this bomb soft beat. This was the model that went a little viral. We got like over 350,000 views on our first video, so she is back, of course, and I am priming her with Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. I did do some of her brows off camera because I didn't realize that my camera was not recording. But because we're doing a soft beat today, I didn't want the brows to be too dark. Even though her natural brows are a little dark, I didn't want it to be too dark. So I actually used both the Onyx, which is a smoky black, and the Mocha, which is more of a brown black shade for her brows today. I used the Onyx for more definition, but I used the Mocha shade for pretty much all of her brow. So in this tutorial, I'll actually be attempting a new technique. I want to get more softer with my beats. I feel like sometimes I am too heavy-handed, and so I said, well, you know what, let me see if I could really achieve, you know, a soft beat to where it's not super duper natural, but it's not super duper harsh. So you guys, I'm trying things in this video. I don't know what I'll keep, I don't know what I'll, you know, not keep, but you will see the more that I try to master this craft. To conceal, I am still using the 1, 2, 3 method, but I am using only a 2 and a 3, which is the 2 shade is like a medium shade, and the 3 is more like closer to her skin tone. So I didn't want to go too bright with the brows, being as though this is like a soft beat. I didn't want that brow highlight to be ridiculous like it normally is. Using the Max Precision, of course. I hope you got your brush. It's definitely on sale for Black Friday, but by the time you see this, Black Friday sale will be over, but maybe you could still score it on Cyber Monday. So because we're not going too harsh with the brows, you'll see me throughout the video constantly using that spoolie to take away as much product as possible. Also, instead of concealing the complete top of her brow, I'm only going to conceal half the brow to kind of keep that natural feel, so it's not like super sculpted like my regular beads. Of course, I'm using the P. Louise eyeshadow base in the shade 0.5, and I'm not bringing her, I didn't bring her concealer all the way down on her lid like I normally do because I didn't want to pack that much on her lid. We'll be using one single shade for her shadow today. I am actually using a bronzer for her shadow, and this is the IMAN or IMAN bronzer. Can't think of the shade, but I'll leave it in the description box. And I'm using the 302 brush from the Max Blend set. And I'm just basically tapping that bronzer up there. I'm now using a clean blending brush to go ahead and diffuse those edges. If you purchase your Max Blend set, it's very important to wash your brushes prior to use. Let them air dry. I like for my brushes to be used a little. I hate stiff brushes. So if you purchase your Max Blend set, definitely make sure you wash them and let them air dry before you use them. Now, normally, you guys know I would go ahead and start with the foundation, but again, I'm using a new technique, so I wanted to start highlighting her first, and then applying the foundation to the perimeter of her face. This gives it a more softer look at the end of her makeup, which you'll see when I'm done. You'll see how much softer it is than, you know, doing the full foundation and then highlighting. This actually saves me time, so you know, by saving a step, it saves you time. For her foundation, I'm using Toasted Chestnut, and I use a little bit of Hazelnut right underneath that concealer. Now I'm using that same concealer, and I'm just drawing it on her forehead, like right above her brows, so everything connects. Nothing looks out of place. You want the center to always be a little lighter, and then the perimeter of your client's face to be, you know, a little darker or closer to her natural skin tone. I did use Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to break up that cream and that liquid that I use. I just need everything to blend as seamlessly as possible, and by using the mist or any type of like rose water, it helps with that. Of course, using my Real Techniques Instapot brush, you guys know I am blending everything in, and I'll only be using this brush momentarily. I will go ahead and pick up my Max Blur Beauty Blender for an even more poreless, smooth look. you guys need to get your Max Blur. Again, it was on sale for Black Friday, but catch it on Cyber Monday. This is truly a game changer. I just love it. I really love it. And I'm not even saying it because it's mine, because if this was somebody else's, I'll be like, y'all need to get up on this. But really, it will elevate your makeup, your whole foundation routine. So as you guys know, this is going to be more of a soft beat. So you'll see me again just dusting away any excessive product that is on her brows with my spoolie. Now further blending in her under eye concealer, I'm taking that Max Blur Beauty Blender and just making sure things are as seamless as possible. This is an extra step, but I like for my clients' foundations to be pretty smooth if possible. To contour her nose, I did use Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade, I believe that was Mahogany. I did not use any cream to contour her nose because I wanted this look to be as soft as possible, and sometimes when you contour with cream and then set with powder, it could be a lot more harsh than intended. To contour her cheeks, however, I am using Suede Mocha by Black Opal Cosmetics to contour the hollows of her cheeks, the top of her forehead, and her jawline. To set her entire face, I am using Sacha Buttercup underneath her eyes, top lip, chin, and forehead. I am not going to be baking her cheek. You know, that's how I usually do the process, but again, I want it to be soft, so I didn't want any harsh lines with the cheek contour. However, I am baking her nose. To further bring out that cheek contour without doing too much, I am going back in with that Mahogany shade from Anastasia Beverly Hills and an e.l.f. highlighting brush to just, you know, bring that cheek contour back, make it a little bit more defined, you know, bring that warmth back to her face. Every soft beat needs a blush. Okay, I've just lied. Every beat needs a blush, so I'm using BH Cosmetics blush palette to blush her up. I did go back in with NARS loose setting powder in the shade Beach because I really wanted to brighten up that under eye. I love a bright under eye, and so does she, so this worked out beautifully. I am now using NARS Grand Via eyeliner to go ahead and fill in her waterline. I did use the Max Hold Luxury Lash Glue to her lids, and I applied her lashes off camera. Now I'm just connecting. As you guys know, when I had her before, her lashes were like super duper curly, so I really tried my best to get those lashes to connect with those falsies. Now I am using the IMAN or IMAN, I cannot pronounce it for nothing, but I'm using that bronzer to go ahead and smoke out the bottom of her eyes. I didn't want it to be too heavy, I just wanted it to be light and pretty. I did go ahead and use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to again bring that warmth back to her face, because sometimes we lose that when we start to bake and set and all of those things. Using a clean setting brush, I'm just dusting away any additional powder that was on her face. I'm now using the Milk Mascara to go ahead and do her bottom lashes. To line her lips, I am using WetnWild Simma Brown Now lip liner, and I will be using Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick, matte lipstick in the shade Naked. I did decide to go with a matte lip today. I just wanted to keep the entire look as muted as possible. And sometimes the shine of gloss can take away from that. It's very pretty, but I really wanted to achieve like a full-on soft beat. So the matte lips worked for me. So she has natural beauty marks that I always forget to cover, and I made it like, listen sis, remind me to put these beauty marks back because they're so pretty. I love beauty marks. I love fake beauty marks. I just love them all. So I wanted to make sure I went ahead and added that. And to highlight, we are using the bronze pigment from MaxLuxe Studios, which is like an eyeshadow topper, but I love the way it looks on the skin. The way it just glistens and the light is just so beautiful, and it's not heavy at all. Finishing her up with some more Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I just went ahead and took a flat shadow brush to go ahead and ombre her lips. And yes, the look is completed. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. I hope you enjoyed this look. I absolutely love it. I got so much love on Instagram for this look. I have to, like, I really want to get comfortable with, like, really mastering these soft glams because sometimes a soft glam is appropriate. So if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Oh, yeah, you know I had to get a low light video because it's just everything for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.